Get on to rock, get up to burn, stand with the pride, ever feel your desire. One day I noticed that my life was broken. It was not me who was controlling this body. Oh, I want to know what's really real to me before it vanishes like a wave. Get on the rock, get up the burn, stand with the pride on me, the ways to make her. You must have heard it. Grasp the truth.
Dollar coins. Said Cody.
Me! I'm here! Made it this week! Almost did! Ah! Alright! Nothing extraneous planned today. I don't really actually have a plan per se. A couple things I've been meaning to do that we might do that are super tedious. So that's always fun. But howdy.
Dollar coins. Said dances and raves and motions all the same time.
Yeah. Guilty Gear, is this Guilty Gear Strive soundtrack? So good.
Dollar coins. Said and headbands too.
Yes. How do I?
Don't be afraid to listen to your own heart. Beat the sonic that for heartbeat in you.
This? Where? Ah, it is this. Any chance of Dawson? Alright. No, there's not.
That world is filled with easy answers to swallow. Life is to gobble down the perfect killer.
Guess we'll start after this track finishes. There's no way I'm cutting it off early.
Don't need my answer to be written the book. Oh, I want to keep my thirst for what is worth. No use in passion, not earth.
It's off center, but my jaw's off center. That makes sense. Oh! Thanks, bud. What you doing, old man? Dog stuff? Hey, come on now. Hi, buddy.
Don't be afraid to look yourself in the eye.
Oh, good. Yeah, there it is.
That's for heartbeat in you.
Alright, cool. We gotta finish that. And then, no, I'm kidding. Let's do. Something good. Just kind of sounds depressing. I know. I asked. Let's see. What do I? Okay, that's got something to it. That's one thing I want to do. But what's another thing I want to do before we start on this one? Wait. Oh no, I go over here.
Dollar coins.
Okay.
Said Boogie's butt flex.
Boogie. All right, over here. Okay, now that. Sure, it's a little foreboding for what we're doing here, but fine. This guy, goodbye. And then, goodbye. There it goes. All right, cool. As you might be able to see here, I am following far too many people on
Sounds
Kickstarter.
like Straff or Blood Dragon.
It's probably Blood Dragon. I do have the Blood Dragon soundtrack on here. But yeah, so we're gonna cull like as many following as I can. Yeah. We're gonna clean this up. I'm getting way too many Kickstarter emails, but you know, duh. Look at how many folks. And I did this back in like 2018, 2019 when I first started like crowdfunding. I was following all these folks trying to network through Kickstarter. You don't network that way through Kickstarter. Anyway, it's been like 5 years that I've been meaning to do this, so that's what we're doing. That was the one plan today. I can update
coins.
on some things as well here in a bit, but we'll start by
I use Cole on the Twitter accounts.
Yeah, I had a great service I'd use that could allow you to very easily bulk unfollow folks who aren't following you. And it wasn't doing like a big batch or anything. It was just easy to do it one at a time, and it would keep going and going and going until you could run out. And since it became X, the API integration, so like outside software or code integrations into Twitter became like a nightmare, and so that service no longer works. So I haven't been able to do that for a long time. It hurts a little bit. But yeah, I don't need to undo Manny, but yeah, we're gonna unfollow a lot of these guys. Like, I don't know a lot of these people. In fact, the only one I've known so far is Manny Shape up there. So we're just doing this. We're just doing this. Unless I know like the creator's work or the project I really like it's going. Like some of these too, like why? Because it's not even a backing, right? Like I don't know what I was doing. I've been meaning to do this for like ever. Like, it was 50 back. That's great. Still I'm following. But yeah, unless I know the creator, it's very unlikely I'm going to. I'd rather re-follow down the line if I need to than continue to get the massive amount of emails I'm getting because I didn't know how to use Kickstarter's follow options correctly. So yeah, we're just gonna tear through this. Probably unfollow everybody unless I really do know the individual. Like IDW, like they've backed 2 campaigns, probably their own campaigns. Why would I want to follow
Dollar coins. Said. Unpolluted dollar coins sad face.
Why would you be sad if you're unpolluted? I do need to unpollute. Like, that's amazing. 76 back. That's crazy.
Dollar coins. Said.
151 back.
LOL autocorrect.
Ow. That would do it. Okay, we need a different. Do I have that active so I don't have to stop what I'm doing? It just doesn't autoplay, but yes. Skip track. Skip track. Thank you. This track's fine, I guess. 241 backs. That is a champ. 259. 306. Crazy. Crazy bastards micro-investing in creative entrepreneurs. Good stuff. But, yeah, I don't need their emails anymore. 1,042! 1,042! Okay, that guy keeps it. That's 1,000. Well, I'm more likely to get emails from him, though. Fuck, okay, sorry. I'm just getting rid of everybody. Unless I know the creator. That's And maybe even some if I do know the creator, actually. But 1,042, that's crazy. Probably most of my emails are from that individual. Oh my god, we've knocked out 100. This is gonna take a bit, folks. Yeah, it's gonna take too long. Let me this track's not gonna cut it. Let's go here. There you go. Woo! How about unfollow all? Is that a button? I'd like that button very much. 441. Crazy.
Warm in the day, have a good time. Cool in the night, have a good time. That's what I keep on saying till I
Kind of content you love in IronVerse Comics. Sorry, I really have been meaning to do this for like 5 years, so I would love to unclutter my email inbox from just random Kickstarter backing notifications. Someone's got to push through. 92. Take a break here and I'll do updates. But so many, Alita. Too many. By like 370.
Try to change my mind. Happiness of seeing a newborn. All future back to be dream of. Everything will be judged by our moral life. Don't waste some papers in the hills. Great papers that I need a food. Don't mind.
This is also slightly foreshadowing.
What's the worth of nothing? What's the worth of nothing? Please spread these words forever.
Take a break at 300. Getting there. Yeah, I'm not even really paying attention to this anymore. I think I'm just going to unfollow as much as I can. Might be a few folks I don't want to, but there are many I do. I can start from scratch. Or near scratch. Oh, can you only unfollow a certain amount a day? I'll try it. Huh. Okay, well, it says we take a break anyway. Oh. I was throttled, yeah. Alright. Alright. Well, I was throttled. I was able to get rid of like 200 though. That's nice. Can't believe it won't let me do all of them though. That's no good. Alright, no, we need high energy. Sure. And we'll get back to it when it stops saying I'm throttled. What do we got? So I guess we're on updates. I should be picking up the proof of the metal bookmark today. If I like it, then I'll do a bigger update on Indiegogo, showing it off, and we'll go from there. The standees should be in production, and the posters, actually, did I ever get a freaking tracking number from them? Because they did get shipped, I remember. This is the thing that happened. Let me see. Be killer if those are there today, too. They were printed very quickly. But just to give you an idea, I have 13,000 emails in this particular... Oh my god, it's so loud! In this particular account. And, like, look at how it's like, boom, all Kickstarter. Anyway, back to this. Oh, that's a good track, too. It would be ordered here, I think. Let's see. Was it here? Can I make an inquiry? Yes, that's how you should phrase things towards me. Nope, wasn't that one. Okay, then it's this one probably. That would make sense. Yeah, you always update your terms of service. It's not this one? Oh god, then it is probably buried in... Oh no, this might be it right here. Right? Okay, there's a couple chances. I'm not sure. I think it's this one. Yes, it is this one. So let's search this email. Short run. Nope, it's not. It didn't go through that email. So it's either this one or this one. Short run. Nope. No. And it's in this one, which makes sense why I couldn't find it. Oh, that's from a long time ago. That's an old ass email, though. Well, let's see. We will track this down while we're waiting for Kickstarter to say, hey, it's okay, you can start doing those things again. Oh, I bet I did it through that email, duh. That's why I can't find it. It's not even through a Gmail. Yep. Sales, short run posters. That's it. I bet I can find it. Shipment. Boom. There it is. Shipping method, UPS, which is correct. Let's see. Did it come with a tracking number? There's a tracking number. Boom. To UPS. Let's see where it's at. Where you at? Why does UPS take you to Google? Weird. It's a weird link. It's the right now block. I just need to look for a number. Track. And it is. Oh, it should be there. Yeah, I didn't go anywhere yesterday, so I should pick up the posters today as well. Could be tomorrow. Sometimes they arrive at my post office and then they don't deal with those shipments till the next day. Oh, well, actually, if it was yesterday, today's the next day. So it should be there. God, my brain. I will update on that. Because if I have the posters and the original, you know, the proof for the bookmark, we're set. But yeah, it should be there. Cool. Cool. So I can start signing those. See what I can get done this weekend. Cool. All right. Now, am I still throttled? Yes, I'm still throttled. Okay. It might be a whole day thing, which disappointing. I'm not gonna lie. It's quite disappointing. Let me. I guess I'll throw the background back on. No reason not to, I guess. We're just sitting here. Didn't have any other plans. I thought that the Kickstarter thing would take the time. I feel like there's something else I want to do on that. Oh god, YouTube. But that's... well, I guess, might as well. Super exciting. But, yeah, let's see. Subscription, no. Subscriptions. Manage. Let's see. I guess if I don't recognize the channel or have no interest, we just call it. Just looking through. There shouldn't be anything like terribly weird. Like I watch a lot of gaming stuff, but then I'm sub to a ton of comic book channels. And I do not consume most of them. Like, okay, we get to C by going there, huh? Then you get to F. Oh, it's just... so boring. Unless I have another option, though, that's what we're doing today. See if I can scramble for something more interesting. No, we're good. Oh, I'm excited to check out those posters. I hope they came out well. I really do. Otherwise, I'll have something to sell, at least. We will see. Can't be that difficult to print these guys. These folks didn't do proofs, right? So it's a little, it's a tiny bit worrisome, but leap of faith and whatnot. I mean, of course, like a game or something. It just sounds so boring. Okay. Yeah, and sometimes we might have to check out the channel as well. Skip. It's a great track to skip. Because we already heard it today. I'm gonna go over here anyway. Bring the metal. Hey. I need some, like, we're gonna cull subscriptions music. What's like we're gonna cull subscriptions music. Yeah, there we go. This guy. Unsubscribe. Oh wow, it's gonna be a lot of button presses, folks. It's gonna be a lot of button presses. Hang in there. I've been meaning to do this forever. I'm gonna keep some channels that have had me. Oh.
Said.
Oh God.
Hello. Sorry for
I'm gonna
bothering
mute
you.
them on your end. Blah 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 blah. Is that through Twitch? That's through Twitch. Let me go ahead and. You are certainly bothering me. Cold calls when you're live are not kosher. They're not kosher, man. And that's if you're a real person. Which, doubtful. Banned. Speech chat. Okay, did it finish saying it? He did. Okay, cool. To here. It's a good channel if you want breakdown of One Piece, but I have not continued to watch his stuff, so can't say. Weird Al, I just don't watch your stuff that much, sorry. I don't need the VOD channel. Don't need that. It's actually dead. I don't even know who this is. Don't need that. I think I do want that one. Oh, that one actually ends up being pretty good if I remember. Oh, we're better through the A's. Definitely there. Actually, his stuff too. I haven't watched him one time. Yeah, it was interesting for a while. And now AI voices just kind of bother me. I don't know what this is. Okay, no, I'm done. I don't have the fortitude. It's going to take forever, and then I got to judge it live. I don't have the fortitude. Kickstarter still has me throttled. I guess 200 requests is the most you can make, which I get it. Okay, I've seen those now. Can you go away? I guess you got to trash them. Okay. There you go. What's this? No, the Fallout TV series has right. It has, and I started it, and it wasn't bad. It just got to a point in the beginning. It was like 20 minutes in, something like that. That I was like, oh, I kind of see where this is going to go. It's about to get to a place I don't really want to deal with right now, and so I stopped watching. But it was good so far. The trailers I've seen made it look like gave it a Power Rangers feel almost with the budget and how they were presenting like things. But actually watching the show, not at all. It was quite good, all things considered. So I'm hoping I finish that first episode here tonight. I don't know what this is from, but sure. Yeah. So that's the stream. No, it really might be. I don't know what else I can do here. If I'm throttled, that's it. If I continue to see it, okay, how about we go to my profile? Can I see that? No, I'm just completely throttled. It's my IP, I'm guessing. So it's throttled. Oh, that's a hell of a track. Great bass tone. Turn that shit up. It won't be on your end, but on mine. Oh, it's also Guilty Gear. Of course it is. Of course it is. Yeah. Wish I had something else. I definitely want to finish my coffee. I'd like to hit an hour on the stream, but I don't think I have an hour of content. This can go down a little bit. Did I read anything new? It's a good track. I don't remember grabbing. Since last week. I did read the first, so I talked to Dollar Coins about this, but this wasn't on stream. Read the first volume of Freyrin Beyond Journey's End, I think is the subtitle. It's as good as the... I caught up on the anime. That's 28 episodes. Watch that. Also, howdy. Welcome. Oh, is that still muted? You guys can't hear each other? Okay. I muted it on this end when the spammer there hit. But howdy. Thought I did Jack update, but I can update again. I should be picking up the posters today. I should be picking up the first metal bookmark today. If I like the metal bookmark, then I will start shipping those out as I can piecemeal. But the posters should all be in, and I will sign those.
Dollar Coins.
And then I gotta figure out how I want to ship them.
Butt update.
My butt is doing well, thank you, sir. So are my animals' butts. Butt update. Let's see. Standees should be shipping soon, but they gotta come overseas, so we'll see how long. I'll keep updating on that. But the standee's been approved. Here's the proof. I mean the proof, like, piece here. Let me, really wish this could have a hotkey. There we go. Oh, no, wrong arm. And it's the same thing I have, like, the physicals of. But it took me long enough that I had to go through the process again, right? So, it is what it is. We are doing wood. Come here. Once I get them in, I'll sign them, all of that. Reason I was doing the Kickstarter following purge earlier was so that I feel a little bit... It's to get some energy head towards Kickstarter. I would like to do a 1 through 4 campaign next. Trade paperback collection, like a volume 1 kind of deal. Once we're done with all this, because I'd love to get the creative stuff moving again, even if it's just in a small... I would like a hard-to-fail way, so that's my hope. Keep it domestic, don't do any extra crap. Just see if we can fund a book. I'm kind of excited about that, because I want to see what the nature of the environment is now, because as far as I can tell, it is far more hostile. And there are some advantages to a more hostile environment, so I want to see if that'll work or not. But that's it's still we ain't out of the woods yet, as it said. But yeah, we're getting there. I need to still do more sketches, and I need to paint the figures. Those should be coming up soon. There's Jack update. Butt update, I did. I forgot I had this. Yeah. I don't know why I have that. I have it. I know I have this. Okay. Yeah, that's really it. I was genuinely hopeful that I could keep, that I could finish the, unfollows, but I guess you can only have 200 unfollows a day, and I had like 500 people to unfollow, so... We got to under 300, if I remember right. We got to like 296 before it's like, what are you doing? So... I mean... Made a dent at it. We definitely dented it. But otherwise, yeah. I think we've got a new To Walk with Giants premiering this Sunday. I'm excited for that. It's our second pre-recorded one. the To Walk with Giants channel in terms of views and watch time has been doing really well. So I'm excited to continue that project with the wonderful Laguna Munta. Back to work tomorrow. It's too loud in my ears. It's probably balanced all right for you folks, but it's distracting. I want to rock. I can't rock while I'm talking. Anybody who was following Milo for my work, right? I put out a post asking for support and shares and such for his surgery. He got the surgery. He has survived the surgery so far. He's back to high spirits, and we're really hopeful we can get him the hell out of that shelter soon. He's a damn good, strong dog. So I'm excited to check on that kiddo again tomorrow. Yeah. Sorry I'm not that focused today, but I kind of just jumped on just to do those quick updates, and then my plan, which I thought would take a lot longer because I thought I could finish it, was foiled by, I'm guessing it's connected to my IP, so I don't know if it's a day that they make you wait, an hour, half hour. It's definitely more than 10 minutes. Because we've been here more than 10 minutes waiting for this to let me... Yep, nope, still throttled. Yeah, that's got to be my IP. I'm just trying to think, is there anything else interesting worth talking about? Something about I read Freyrin Volume 1. It's great. Recommend the anime highly and recommend the manga so far highly. The manga's pacing is a little bit... Oh, and I can recommend the sub or dub on Freyrin, which is cool too. I had to watch both, right, because of trying to finish the series. The later half of the season, the 28 episodes, are basically only available in Japanese at the moment. So, but both are really, really good. I like the dub quite a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna recommend that. I started Fist of the North Star Volume 12. It's the first time I've been kind of let down by Fist of the North Star. It feels like it's done everything it knows how to do, so it's just doing it again. But we'll see. I've only read 2 chapters out of it, so we will see. Again, it's Fist of the North Star. It's fine. It's not bad. It's just like, oh, you're doing this again. This has the exact same vibe that you've, But that's Fist of the North Star. Most of it was a lot of repeat, but somehow it never felt so repeated till this volume. So that kind of sucks, but at the same time, I think also the villain, I'm just like, and how they introduced the villain's combat style or what have you. The big hook of it is this dude inspires like fanatical loyalty, which we've come across a couple different times, but like
Dollar coins.
they try to blow him up,
Sid.
and all of his men like cover him
I saw
in their
episode
bodies.
1 of Freyrin, pretty boring so far.
Well, if you weren't hooked by episode 1, it might not be for you. It is slow. There are some epic bits, but the epic bits are on top of it. It's definitely more of a slice of life bit, but it's got some epic stuff to it. I mean, I'd continue with it, but it's up to you. I really, really enjoyed it, and I enjoyed it from the start. So I don't know. Might not be for you. It's a lot about characterization and grief. So that's not for everybody. That's also like not just grief, but like appreciation for life alongside grief. It's a very unique flavor. But yeah, Fist isn't all the villains throughout Fist of the North Star have kind of felt the same, but they had different personal connections to Kenshiro that were interesting, and there were some interesting character dynamics within the brotherhood of the fighting styles and stuff. And that thing finished already, or like Fist of the North Star did finish, and this is like not letting the creators finish kind of deal, it feels like. And so they're like, oh, okay, and so yeah, actually it's the first time I've been a little disappointed by Fist of the North Star. We'll see, it might get really good. They might latch on to something that's actually interesting shortly, but so far, no. They did a small time skip to try and make things feel more interesting, and that's done nothing for me so far. Having Rin and Bot be older now, they weren't there as much as you'd want them to be to like have an emotional connection to them throughout the original run. So I don't know. They were there the whole time, but kind of in the background, because Fist of the North Star is definitely all about Kenshiro and the brothers and the fighting styles and how they interact. I don't know. Sad to be disappointed by Fist of the North Star, though. I am. And I didn't read any more Spy Family, but I am also on volume 12 of that. And a bus just got hijacked with Anya and Desmond. And just like their whole class or whatever, they were on the way to a museum, and it got hijacked by some terrorists. And that's as far as I got. It's one of the first two-parter like stories I think I've come across in that. Most of them are one-shot kind of deals. This one's they're trying to extend it, so hopefully it's good. I'm sure it's gonna be good. Yeah, that's really about it. Again, so far I can recommend the Fallout TV
Coins.
series, but didn't get all the way through episode 1.
I read that chapter, it's good.
Oh, cool. Yeah, so far Spy Family has only had like 1 or 2 chapters that I was kind of like, eh. But most of them have always, like, I got a good chuckle or 2 out of them, which is all I really want from Spy Family, and the character dynamics between the family, right? Like that's the whole point of it. And so there's some great dynamics there. The brother can be a little much, so I'm glad they use him sparingly. Yuri's brother, or no, Yuri's the brother. Yor's brother Yuri. He can be a lot. Which makes sense also, because he's supposed to be he's a fascist enforcer, so makes sense. But yeah, I've been enjoying that. Glad I keep picking that up. I'm gonna pick up more for everyone as I can. Right now, Volume 2 is out of print, so like the price of the manga is just way too much.
His brother chapters are boring.
Okay, good. We're on the same page there. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it. The weird dynamic is, I get it, and it's kind of funny. And what they try to do, the juxtaposition of this loving, appreciative brother with his like sadistic enforcement authoritarian side is kind of interesting, but like there's not much I get out of it. One of the chapters I think that was in this volume is him competing with Lloyd or Loy to impress Yor, right? It's just kind of pointless, and I guess Lloyd's reactions to Yuri are kind of fun, just because of how Lloyd is built as a character, how he thinks and interacts with things. Everything's, part of his plan, or how to move forward, or how to become victorious, right? Like how to manipulate the situation to his benefit. So those observations that he does while that competition's happening is kind of interesting. I like Lloyd Forger as a character quite a bit, but yeah, Yuri's kind of... But it does allow them to shake up the dynamics a little bit, and it's supposed to be, the brother-in-law, quote-unquote, that, is on the other side of the fence, quite literally, to Lloyd. So there's always that chance that he's discovered, right? And I get it. It's a neat dynamic. I certainly wouldn't get rid of it, but they're not my favorite expressions, favorite storylines within Spy Family. The Lloyd Forger storylines are my favorite, no question. And then yours, and then Anya's. And the couple with Bund are kind of fun too. I like Bond. It's a cool character. But yeah, enjoy it. Recommend it. Need to catch up still. Didn't watch season 2 of the anime, but I've been reading the manga, so I'm not missing that much. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think I can make it another 10 minutes and then call it. Yeah, that's what I've read recently. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna continue on Dragon Ball this run, but I got Laguna to read his first manga, and now I've got him on Dragon Ball, which is nice. I got him to read all of Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind, and he thoroughly enjoyed it. That was his introduction to manga, so that was kind of neat. And then now he's reading Dragon Ball, because he was a big Dragon Ball Z guy, right, and Dragon Ball Super. But he had never watched Dragon Ball, or consumed original Dragon Ball, so I'm glad he is now, and I'm glad he's enjoying it. This Dragon Ball, it's so much fun. I certainly prefer Dragon Ball to Z and Super by far, but not everybody will. And I enjoy Z far more because of consuming Dragon Ball, so I'm hoping he also gets that out of it.
Dollar coins.
Yeah.
Said. Make him read Gantz.
I haven't read Gantz, so like, it's one of those. It's on the list. So right now, what's on the list that I'm not currently collecting is more Freyrin, but again, I gotta wait for it's supposed to be a reprint this month. I hope that brings Chapter 2's price down back to the $10 I'm willing to spend on a volume. Because it's gone up to like $25 for Volume 2, and the Volume 3 is $8.50, and I'm just like, oh, fuck you. But, so Freyrin I'd like to continue collecting. I gotta catch up on Battle Angel Alita too. I have 2 volumes, and they only release a volume a year now in English. So I'm 2 years behind on Mars Chronicle. But what's on the list? Blame. I need the second Blame omnibus or whatever volume. It's a tankobon, but it's like a oversized tankobon. It's an excellent expression of sequential storytelling with as little words as possible, and I really appreciate that. And its artistic style is super stylistic, and it works really well for the storytelling. Alongside, again, not really telling much as story showing, which is really cool. But that's another one. It's like, oh, do I have $30? Drop on this when I'm already... So I haven't been doing that.
Dollar coins.
Those are the 2 that are on my list.
Said. Gantz is like Attack on Titan but with aliens, but even more super hopeless.
From what I've heard of Gantz must be much better than Attack on Titan. I enjoyed Attack on the Titan. I have all of it. I actually tried to sell it when I was out of work, and almost did, but shipping that many volumes actually became a headache. Like halfway through maybe even a third into Attack on Titan, for me it shifts, and then I kind of lost interest after that shift. I've explained that on this channel actually quite a few times when I was reading it. It's like, oh, now it's this, huh? Okay. But it never, lost me. I never wanted to stop reading it. It just wasn't the thing I fell in love with anymore. It was very close, and I actually had discussions, I'm going to call them, with Attack on Titan fans. And they're like, well, it was always like that. I'm like, well, yeah, I guess. But, there was still a shift in how it was presenting things, and I didn't love it as much as what I fell in love with. So I would hope Gantz, from what I've heard, is people who enjoy Gantz really, 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 really enjoy Gantz. So I'd hope it's better. Attack on Titan, its ending's fine for me. A lot of people really like it. Some people don't like it at all. For me, it was like, oh, yeah, that ends it. Yeah, okay. I wasn't stoked, but it ended, and it didn't disappoint me. Especially after spending again the last 2/3 of the series or whatever, kind of oh, okay, yeah, all right. And the time skip. The time skip in it kind of is rough, and then they take you back and walk you through the time skip again in Attack on Titan, just to kind of fill in bits on the main character, or at least who you thought was the main character at that point, and then they shift who the main character is in relation to the story, and goes from protagonist to antagonist, and that's interesting as a concept, but I can see it working for some. It didn't work as well for me as it did for a lot of other people. But yeah, if you like survival horror warfare stories, Attack on Titan's dope. And there's some of it, like, it is impeccably that's why I kept reading it. It is impeccably paced. Like, it doesn't waste your time for a minute. It's learn this term. It's komawari. Its panel flow is just impeccable. And it's cool watching the mangaka improve their artistry throughout the series, too. Because it starts pretty rough, and it's really cool to see him lean into his rough anatomy for the character designs of the Titans and stuff, right? It's when he's trying to do normal folks that it's like, it's a little off, especially at the beginning. But yeah, I like Attack on Titan. Just didn't love it. Yeah, I guess that's how I'd say it. As I've been saying, it ends fine. Doesn't end badly. It's not this big old, oh, that was awesome kind of ending for me. It's like, yeah, okay, that works. That ties up your big thesis. I just lost your thesis after you shifted the story a bit. And I think the seed of that shift is when Eren becomes a Titan, which is the whole basis of the series later is human Titans. So it's kind of... I think that's when it lost, like, that's when I started falling out of love with it. I think the mystery and my imagination is what I fell absolutely in love with, and the actual reveals just kind of eroded that a little bit. But it was a very fun and easy breezy read for a horror manga for me. Like, it was great. Compared to, like, reading Berserk or something, like, it doesn't destroy you as you read it. And it also doesn't take too much time. But yeah, I would love to check out Gaunt's. But yeah, Blame's on my to collect and read list more. Freyren's on that. I've been wanting to start Vagabond forever. I've heard nothing but good things. The artistry is incredible. It's always held up to Berserk as, like, incredible. I love the Miyamoto Musashi, like, legend, I'll call it. So I really want to start Vagabond, but I haven't started Vagabond. That's on my list. And I have absolutely zero comics on my list except for crowdfunded stuff I'm far, far, far behind on reading that I already have. But yeah, it's Vagabond, Blame, and Freyren. Those are the three I want to, like, collect. Vagabond's the one I would really like to start, but we'll see.
Dollar coins.
Yeah.
Said. Gantz for Berserk violence, Vagabond for Berserk art.
Oh, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I can see that. Like, again, they're put up because it's a, I'm not going to say a similar artistic style, but a similar dedication in the line work between those two mangaka. Between Miura and, sadly, I don't know the Vagabond creator's surname. And Gantz is super hyper violent. Got it. But yeah, I'd like to check those out. I'm caught up on English Berserk, which is just up to volume 41. I think a chapter has released from, it's not a new team, but from the Miura-less team. And I didn't hear anybody hate it. And I know a new out in 2 weeks, or something like that, about 2 weeks, so I hope that continues to be good.
Said. I think Vagabond mangaka also did Slam Dunk.
Yes! Yes! It's the same guy, exactly. And Slam Dunk's like his more consumable again, it's a slice of life kind of deal with basketball, so it's very consumable. But yeah, no, it's the same. It's the same fella. Yeah, so that's where I'm at with reading. Definitely been far more into manga for a while now, just because the pacing doesn't seem to waste my time like comics tend to. And just the value price point, the amount of story you get with that pacing compared to new stuff. Like, I would totally check out the Daniel Warren Johnson Transformers. I've heard it's amazing, but like, picking up new comic issues is just not something I tend to want to do. Because I'm broke. I'm broke as fuck. No, I'm not completely broke. I'm like, paycheck to paycheck is very honest. Like, that's very true. So I'm trying to be careful about those things as well. Just expenditures in particular. And then I don't have the time. I haven't gamed, for instance, for a very long time. For more than like 5 minutes on something. But yeah, I don't know. That's where I'm at with that, though. That's what I want to check out. That's what I like to catch up on. Oh god, this actually does get hit. It didn't get hit for a while, though, this track. I already heard that today, otherwise I totally would. Yeah, I guess I'll close this out then. Let me see. Am I still throttled? I am still throttled. Okay. Okay, we'll have to do another stream where I get another 200 in. Yeah, I'm just not like hyped for any games at the moment either. I'd love to play Helldivers 2, but that seems like something that for a group, and it seems like something I would actually like have my time consumed, and I just don't have that much time. Spring's coming in. I've done a lot of house maintenance, and I need to do even more, like significantly. I got to get up on the roof. I got to replace some tiles and some roofing. I don't think it's called paper. The paper's under it. It's like roofing. Roofing. You just call it roofing. I've got to do that. Been cleaning up the yard, the front yard with the kids. Been pretty gross throughout the winter, but I picked up and organized most of the nasty, gross stuff, so that needs to just be hauled out of off the property. Yeah, fun stuff. But spring's coming. I'm excited. I'm hoping with spring comes some new energy, and it seems that way so far. So I'm going to lean into it hard, and we will see what can get done. I'm excited for the down the line. We're getting closer finally on this campaign. Once it's done, I'll feel better about marketing issue 4. Then hopefully we'll get some more feedback and interaction with it as a artistic product instead of a failed promise so far. I can call it that. It's a failed promise so far. It's very close, but it's not the full thing that was promised. So it's a failed promise. So I hope so there, and then I won't feel as like stupid marketing the work as well. So I'm excited. I think good things are coming. I need to finish this coffee. And I also need to read. Let me see. Downloads. Is this by size? It's definitely not by date. Sort by date. Yeah, it's by size. Yeah. Oh, okay. This. Much of this I need to read. Should be able to get through this today. I don't see why not. I need a refresher course on IronVerse Comics, which I mean, I don't hate sand because it's true, but like that's rough. That I need a refresher course on this behemoth of a thing that we've been doing here. Am I still throttled? Come on. Yeah, it's probably like a 24-hour throttling. Now, at least for the next 24 hours, I have an excuse for not backing anybody's project. Which also, I have not been doing much of. Okay, this is all working. That's good. Yeah, so that's kind of a quick update. It's not ideal. I might come back on to show off the posters and the metal bookmark tonight. That is not a promise. That is a might. I'd like to, just so it's down, and then I have like a short video or something to share on the Indiegogo. It's like, hey, look, shit's moving. So tentatively, I might be back later on. Otherwise, anybody who checks it out, I hope whenever you check it out, you have a wonderful time afterwards. Appreciate you, folks. And I will catch you later on down the line. Adios, amigos. Vaya con Dios. There goes the music. I guess we don't need it because I'm going to go ahead and run a commercial. There's a commercial. Catch you folks later on. All right,